We don't cast. Last. Now everybody go to breakfast.
What's going on YouTube? Today I'm going to be taking you guys through my day to see what it's like to work remotely as a software engineering intern, and this does not happen a lot. Today is kind of a wild card, especially for summer semester. Trust me, this does not happen ever during the summer semester. I'm never working remotely during the summer semester. Today is only different because yesterday we had a company-wide hackathon where everyone was in the office for like 24 hours building out the prompt for whatever the theme of the hackathon was. Unfortunately, I was not able to take part in the hackathon because I had an emergency I had to run to, but my team and the other guys were able to participate, and they told all interns to work remotely today because we were all in the office working all night yesterday. So they were like, hey, you guys, take today remotely, go work remotely. And the cool thing also is today, I think we get to work to only 1 or 2 p.m. I don't know, I have to go look at my email. What more can I ask for? That's all I need. And it's a Tuesday too. This never happens, bro. And also, another really cool thing about today's vlog is I am going to be trying something new. So Intern sent me this AI Spatial AR glasses. And this is apparently supposed to transform the way I work remotely, especially when I am outside of my workstation. This is supposed to be a game changer. So today we are going to be testing this out. Of course, I will still be working from my desk setup, but I would have to leave the house someday to see what it's like to actually have this on the go, because actually the name of the package is the Intern Go 2. So it's supposed to be like a very portable Go pack that you can take anywhere you're going. So that way, wherever you are, you still have the productivity of having multiple screens floating in space. That's amazing, bro. Spoiler, I already tried it out. It's amazing. But I will show you guys what it's like to actually use it in my day. It will make sense. Also, since we are working to only 2 p.m. today, I decided to bring out some chicken. We are going to be making Nigerian jollof. And if you know me, I be chefing it up in the kitchen sometimes, you know. So today, once I'm done with work, we're gonna run to the grocery store, go grab a couple things that I need. It's gonna be a really fun day. Like I can tell. So you guys gear up. It's gonna be fun. All right, it's currently 9 a.m. and we are about to start the pitch out for the hackathon. Unfortunately, I was not able to participate in the hackathon like I said, but my team still participated and they're still going to present their solution on a call, and I need to be there to support them. So, you know, just be the little cheerleader. So I am gonna join that hackathon call. It's a long call. There's a lot of people that have to present and I have to wait till it's my team's turn to present. So I'm gonna join that call. I need to schedule a call with my manager for later this week, so I need to text him to see what time he has available because his calendar is never accurate. So I need to text him to see what time this week is available so I can put something on his calendar, because we need to talk and, you know, just make a plan for the summer semester and just like to give him a couple of updates on the things that I've been working on. So yeah, okay, looks like the third team is already presenting. I'll catch you guys when I'm done with this. Alright, so we just finished the first round of judging and my team just presented, and unfortunately we did not make it to the next round. But nevertheless, our solution was actually really good. Like, it was pretty good, but unfortunately they had a lot more cracked engineers than the other team, and some other team proceeded to the next round. But you know, I'm not mad. You win some, you lose some, so it's all good. Honestly, one thing I love about working remotely is how focused I can be. I know a lot of people say that they get distracted when they work from home, but for me, it's kind of the opposite. When I'm remote, it feels like I'm in my natural habitat and I can just code for hours. And I would say like about 70% of my day is actual coding and problem solving. And genuinely, that's one of the reasons I enjoy software engineering so much. Every day feels like you're solving a puzzle and you're given a problem and it's your job to figure out the best solution. It is very challenging, but that's also what makes it fun. Way back, I made up my mind that I cannot work a job that does not stimulate me mentally, and this job does just that and even more. Speaking about fun, one thing that people get wrong is that AI is supposedly doing all the work and is taking away the fun from software engineering. At least in my experience, that is not really true. AI is great for helping me understand the code base and think through problems, but for the most part, I'm still writing code, making decisions, and debugging issues myself, and also building out solutions. The fun part of engineering is still very much there, but I will say it's heavily dependent on what you're actually working on. If you're working on a boring product or feature within the company, your job is still going to be boring regardless of if you use AI or not. The hardest part about working remotely is probably the loneliness. I live by myself, so there are definitely days where it gets a little boring. When you're in the office, you can, walk over to another intern and talk to your manager or just have random conversations throughout the day. At home, it's usually just you and whatever problem you're trying to solve. But that being said, the flexibility is also hard to beat. If I need to throw in the dishes in the sink, tidy up the apartment, or handle something personal, I can do that without disrupting my workday. Overall, I really do not care where I work from, but if I do have a preference, I would rather work in person than work remotely. Alright, so I just finished most of the work that I had to do here at home, so it's time to head to the coffee shop. And if you're asking yourself why I'm on the floor, I'm just lazy. I already set up the camera here for a shot and I don't want to move it, so I just came down here to let you guys know that I am done working and we're about to head to the coffee shop where we're gonna test out the in-air spatial glasses. Bruh, I am so excited because I already know what this thing can do, so you guys are about to see. I've also never filmed in a coffee shop, so I was stressing on what coffee shop to go to because I don't know if those coffee shops will let you film inside of the shop, so I don't know. We are both gonna find out at the same time. But there was this one coffee shop that I've gone to before. They seem really friendly, and I would want to believe that they will let me film, so we'll find out. One of the big selling points of these glasses is the fact that it is very portable. Like, you can literally fold this, put this in the case, and throw it in your bag, and you're good to go. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys how this works. This is the glasses. It comes with this really stylish looking carrying case. I actually found this very impressive. And you just slide the glasses into the case, fold it, bam. Your glasses is in there. And the other components of the AR glasses, like the cable, the operating system, and this really nice foldable keyboard and mouse duo, which I actually do not use a lot because I usually use my MX Master 4 and my MacBook keyboard, so I realistically do not have a good use for this. But everything else that I need to use these glasses outdoors are pretty much just these two things, literally. And it also comes with this really cool carrying case, and I can just put everything in here and try to zip this up I did not mess it up. Yeah, and this is all I need to go. And we're Gucci, bro.
She can't go nuts if I use my hotel. My enemies cry. He done so much.
Yo, as I'm living in the house right now, my prayer is that I don't have a parking ticket because I currently have beef with the city of Cincinnati. I feel like the lady that gives the ticket, whenever she sees my car, she's like, oh, this guy. Yeah, I'm just praying that I don't have a ticket. Well, it looks like I don't actually, so that's good. One of the really annoying things about living downtown Cincinnati is parking. For some reason, you can never find parking. I don't care what part of downtown you live in, you can never find parking.
Baby Joe, I'm alone, fine bobo. Joe, my Joe Jabo. I will bush and shako. Ibadi talk when you so go. Muko Jamie Ulago. Me and my guys in me back easy. People for the escalade easy. Celebrity life, you know, easy.
Wait, this is actually good. Nah, that was actually fire. After setting up the glasses, which took about 5 minutes to set up and connect to the internet, I spent a good hour working with them here at the coffee shop, and after using them for the past 1 hour, I think I have formed a very strong opinion about these glasses. So my whole thing was, when I'm at my desk, I have my whole monitor set up, I have my screens, and I'm locked in whenever I'm working. But the second I leave my desk, I'm working off a 16-inch MacBook Pro screen, which honestly is not the most convenient and productive. So the idea with these is I plug them into my MacBook via USB-C, open up this app called Intern, and now I have multiple virtual screens floating in my field of view. Like, it's genuinely crazy. I am sitting here in a coffee shop right now with what feels like a triple monitor setup floating in my field of view. I chose to have an ultra-wide display instead of multiple screens, and this works perfectly for me, especially when I'm writing code, because I can have my editor and also have my Xcode simulator on the side, and also have a little Netflix playing at the top while I'm working. And I know the screen recording you guys are looking at right now might be a little laggy or choppy. Trust me, that's not how it looks in my eyes. I think it's just how the glasses records the screen. The view in my eyes is crystal sharp and it's very fast, and I'm talking about 120 Hz refresh rate. These glasses also have electrochromic lenses, which basically means that you can switch between see-through and blacked out mode. On the left frame, it has a slider where you can adjust how immersed you want to be in your view, or if you want to see the world around you. And one really cool thing I caught while I was using these glasses is whenever I'm focused up at the view and I look down to use the keyboard or the mouse, it automatically switches into the see-through mode so I can actually see my keyboard and type. Then when I look back up, it goes back into the fully immersed mode. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like everything about these glasses is perfect. It's not. The field of view is only 46 degrees, so it's not like your entire vision is covered. It's more like a big floating rectangle just in front of you. But one thing I realized is that you get used to it pretty quickly. One thing I also realized is that if you use prescription lenses and attach them to the glasses, the image is not going to be as sharp for you compared to someone with perfect vision using the glasses without a prescription lens. When I first got these glasses, I tried them on and everything was super blurry. I reached out back to In-Air and they told me to go get my eyes checked, and I realized that I actually do have astigmatism in both eyes. They sent me a new prescription lens to use with the glasses, which made the experience a whole lot better, but it still was not as clear to me as it was for my brother. I gave the glasses to my brother to try out, and since he had absolutely good vision, it was crystal clear to him. So that's just something to keep in mind. It could just be that I got a faulty lens, but again, just keep that in mind. But honestly, for what this is, a portable multi-monitor setup that fits in the glasses case, it's actually kind of ridiculous. I do not have to miss out on productivity just because I left my desk. That was the whole point for me. So if you guys are interested in checking this out, I've left the link in the description. I absolutely recommend it for anyone who finds themselves working outside of their desk setup very often. This will change your productivity 100% guaranteed. So it's currently 1:30 and I already clocked out of work. So right now I need to go to the grocery store and go get a couple things that I'm going to use to make the jollof rice. Can of pop? What kind of pop? Snaps? Alright, I'll try to find it. Alright, anything else you need? Alright.
Forgiveness, forgiveness, Father forgive me for the bad things that I do. Consistency, consistency.
Here you go, man. Is that the right one?
Yes.
All right, man. Have a good day.
Forgiveness, forgive me for the bad things that I do.
I finally got done with the grocery store, so let's get into my most favorite part of the day.
Jamming, 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 jamming. Can't you see I'm jamming? I give God the glory. Jamming, 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 jamming. I've been on a journey, yeah. I give God the glory. Different vibes, different patterns, different days, different ways, different city, different babe. Been on the road, I mean I just in my lane. One want you, money one want you. Jamming, 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 jamming. Can't you see I'm jamming? I give God the glory. Jamming, 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 jamming. I've been on a journey. I give God the glory. I'm Marawa, that barriera, I'm Marawa. From the Sanga, now winter, continental. And no be power, now Oluwa, Odinaka. On my own day, and I stand the Kakaraka.
Ladies and gentlemen, Boys and gentle girls, I present to you Levi's Special Nigerian Jollof with barbecue baked chicken. 10 out of 10. That jollof was 10 out of 10. Probably the best I've ever made. But yeah, it's currently 4 p.m. and yeah, I just took you guys through what my day looks like working remotely as a software engineer. Again, this does not happen very often during the summer. This was just like a wild card because of the company hackathon, and that's why they let us work remotely today, which is a Tuesday. Typically, I work remotely on Fridays but Fridays are usually half days, so that doesn't really count. Again, if you are interested in checking out the Inner Go Pack 2, I've left a link in the description for you guys to check it out. I do believe there is a discount for you all if you want to buy it. But yeah, you guys let me know what you guys think about these kind of day in the life vlogs. I would love to make more of them. If you guys love them, let me know what you think in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. The next one is definitely not going to be a vlog. I already know what my next video is going to be, but it's probably going to be a vlog. It's definitely not going to be a vlog. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.